Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we will be focusing on core and low back strength and stability. Let's get started in a child's pose. Your knees can be together or wide, totally up to you. But let your forehead come down to the mat. Reach your fingertips towards the top of your mat, but then let your elbows relax down for a few breaths. Letting your shoulders fall down and away. Taking a few more rounds of breath to just become present in this space and present on your mat. As you're ready, start to reach up and over to the right. Let your forehead stay down on your mat. Maybe you cross your left hand on top of the right. Just a little bit more of a stretch through your left side body. Or maybe you take a half bind with your right arm, reaching around for your opposite hip crease. Take a few rounds of breath here, just breathing into your left side rib cage. As you're ready, start to reach long through center. Take a breath there, so your spine comes through neutral. And then walk it over to the other side. Reach up and over to the left. Let your forehead come back down. Your right hand could be on top of the left. Or maybe you find a half bind with your left arm. Reach around for your opposite hip crease. Wherever you are, breathe into your right side rib cage. With each inhale, fill it up. With each exhale, settle in. Just a couple more rounds of breath here. And as you're ready, come back through center. Let's flow through a couple times. On an exhale, up and over to the right. Your inhale brings you through center. Exhale to the left. 2 more each side. Breathe in, center. Breathe out to the right. Find the depth. Full inhale. Complete exhale. 1 more to each side. Go at your own breath pace. Starting to warm up through your spine, preparing your body for your practice. Meet in center. And as you're ready, slide your hands back, press up into a tabletop. Your shoulders are over your wrists and your hips are over your knees. On your inhale, start to bring your gaze up, belly down. Exhale, chin to chest and round through your spine. Inhale 1 vertebrae at a time, cow pose. Exhale, slow and steady, cat pose. Take a few more just that way. Try to make the movement last the entire breath and make the breath last the entire movement. You can take a few more cat-cows or take some atypical movements. So really just anything that your body might be calling for. Rolling through your wrists and ankles. Moving your fingers and your toes. Could shake your head yes and shake it no. And as you're ready, meet back in your tabletop. 1 more cat-cow together. Inhale, gaze up, belly down. Exhale to round through your spine. Bring your big toes to touch, knees together or wide. Press your hips back, reach long, child's pose. Forehead to the mat. A little more activation in your child's pose now. Lift your elbows off of your mat, spread your fingers wide. And as you're ready, tuck your toes, hips high, downward facing dog. You can take a few rounds of breath to pedal it out, working into the back sides of your legs. Check in with your feet, make sure they're at hip width distance. Press your mat away. Start to create some stillness. Maybe a soft bend in your knees. And on your inhale, lift your heels high. Come up onto your very tiptoes. On an exhale, heels go low. Inhale, heels high. Exhale, heels low. 2 more. Big breath in. Full breath out. This time, inhale up onto your tiptoes. And as you exhale, walk it forward to the top of your mat. Let your knees bend, forward fold. Head is heavy. On your inhale, Halfway lift, press your legs away, look at the top edge of your mat. Exhale, forward fold, head hangs heavy. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees. 2 more. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. 1 more. Inhale, halfway lift, belly in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep all of the way up to the top, reach up tall. Exhale, reverse swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, bring it right back up, look up, reach tall. Exhale, forward fold. 2 more. Inhale, bring it up to the top. Maybe your hands come through center. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe your hands come through center. 1 more. Inhale, up to the top, little back bend. Exhale, forward fold. This time, inhale, halfway lift to prepare. As you exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back. Your knees can be up or down, high plank. About 4 rounds of breath. Press your mat away and make sure your weight is in the first 3 knuckles of your hands, thumb, pointer, and middle finger. Finish off the breath. And on an exhale, bend through your elbows, hips down, belly down. Inhale, chest up, cobra pose. Exhale, lower, just tap your chin down to the mat. Inhale, bring it right back up, look up. Exhale, slowly lower. 2 more. Inhale, cobra, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale with control, focus into your low back. Inhale, lift up, use that strength. Exhale, lower. Let your arms go down by your sides, right ear to the mat. Big breath in, full breath out. Hands come back up underneath your shoulders, chin to the mat. Exhale to prepare. Inhale, cobra, look up. Exhale, tap your chin down. Inhale, lift, squeeze through your back muscles. Exhale, chin down. 2 more. Breathe in and breathe out. 1 more. Inhale, use just your back muscles, not your hands. Exhale, left ear to the mat. Arms down by your sides. Take a breath. Hands back up underneath your shoulders. Elbows high and tight, chin to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Press through the tops of your feet and pulse for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Chin to the mat, press through your hands. Hips go back, knees together or wide, child's pose. A breath here, long through your low back. Start to tuck your toes, hips high, downward facing dog. Let your heels settle, long legs, long spine. On your inhale, heels high. Exhale to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, forward fold, head is heavy. 2 more. Big breath in, look at the top edge of your mat. Full breath out, forehead to shins. 1 more. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up to the top, extended mountain, reach tall. Exhale, forward fold, head is heavy, low belly in. Inhale, extended mountain, maybe a little back bend at the top. Exhale, forward fold. 1 more. Inhale, circle sweep, extended mountain. Exhale, reverse swan dive, bring it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank, knees up or down. About 3 rounds of breath. Rock the weight forward, heels over your toes if your knees are up. And on an exhale, bend through your elbows, chaturanga push-up. Maybe you pause. And as you're ready, inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, chin to the mat. Inhale, bring it right back up, squeeze the low back muscles. Exhale, slowly lower. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale. Good, ear to the mat, take a breath. Hands come back up underneath your shoulders. Chin down, press to the tops of your feet, lift up, cobra. Exhale, chin to the mat. 2 more, breathe in, breathe out. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale. Left ear down, arms down. Reset. Hands underneath your shoulders, press to the tops of your feet. Inhale, cobra, and pulse for 3. Pulse for 2. And 1. Bring it down. You can come through a child's pose or go straight back to your downward facing dog. Let's meet there. heels settle. Engage through your quads, draw your kneecaps up, low belly in. And on an inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Just one more. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Find your back bend at the top. Squeeze through your low back muscles. Exhale, forward fold. Head is heavy. One more. Inhale, up to the top. Reach up tall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, plant your hands. Step to high plank or jump to low plank. Pause there. Hips down, belly down. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, chin to the mat. One more. Inhale, cobra, a little more height. Exhale, bring it down. Right ear down. Take a breath. Chin to the mat. Hands under your shoulders. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale, chin down. One more. Inhale. One more. Exhale. Left ear down. Arms go down. Take your breath. Chin to the mat, hands under your shoulders. You know where you're going. Inhale, cobra. Pulse for 2. Pulse for 1. Bring it down. Press back through a child's pose or straight back to down dog. Wherever you are, create the space and length through your spine. If you're not already there, downward facing dog. And on an inhale, heels high. Exhale to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold, forehead to shins. Inhale, extended mountain up to the top, create the back bend. Exhale, forward fold, head is heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to your high plank or jump to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, chest up, cobra. Exhale, right ear down, arms down, take a breath. Bring it right back to center, chin to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, left ear down, arms down, full inhale. Complete exhale. Hands under your shoulders, chin down. Inhale, cobra pose. Stay here or press through your hands and the tops of your feet, upward facing dog. Wherever you are on your exhale, downward facing dog, or you can come through your child's pose. Take a breath. Meet in downward facing dog. Long legs, long spine. And on your inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, bend your knees, hover just above your mat. You can stay here, or maybe you walk your toes just a touch further forward. Shoulders over your wrists. And on your exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, center. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. 2 more each side. It is okay if your knees want to come down to the mat. Wherever you are, draw your low belly in. Finish off this last one on the left. Hold in center. Belly down chair. Again, it's okay if your knees come down for a moment. Press your mat away. Really feel that low core engage. One more big breath in. As you breathe out, hips high, downward facing dog. Just about 3 rounds of breath to reset. And as you're ready, on an inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, step or jump in between your hands, sits bones to the mat. Let's set up for a boat pose. Stay long through your low back and lift up through your chest. You can reach out in front or support your legs. Just hold behind your knees. Try to float your feet. Just a few rounds of breath here. And on an exhale, catch hold of the back sides of your legs. Let's rock it out. A few rounds of breath. Just massaging your back muscles down on your mat. And as you're ready, let's bring it back up to the top. Boat pose. Lift through your chest. Hold steady. You got it. And as you're ready, rock it back. Beautiful. Let your back come down onto the mat. Maybe you reach around for opposite elbows, forearms, or wrists. And as you're ready, soles of your feet down. Try to tuck through your tailbone. So you're really pressing through your low back. And then lift your feet. Create a box shape with your legs. Now press your palms into your thighs. Now press your thighs back into your palms. You might not feel much for the first few rounds of breath, but as you hold steady, you'll notice how much your core is firing up. Let's check back in with your low back. Make sure you are actively pressing it down. Maybe a slight tuck through the chin, stay long through your spine. Try to press into your legs a little bit more. Press back into your hands. Find that steady breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Beautiful. Soles of your feet down. Press through your hands. And as you're ready, lift your hips up, bridge pose. Maybe you walk your arms underneath you for a shoulder rinse. Finish off the breath in your bridge pose. Then we'll set up for about 10 to 15 waterfall crunches. Send your toes to the ceiling. Press through your palms. Take an exhale to prepare. As you inhale, lift your hips up. Even if it's just a few inches off of the mat, try to take those pulses, sending your toes up overhead, even a little higher each time. Stay grounded through your shoulder blades, grounded through your palms. Beautiful, almost there. Finish off these last couple. Awesome, you guys. Let your feet come back down onto your mat. Legs at hip-width distance. And on an inhale, lift your hips high, bridge pose to reset. So after that core activation, you take a few rounds of breath to create a little bit of space and length. Press through your shoulder blades in your palms, and on an exhale, bring it down. Let's set back up for that dead bug pose. Box shape with your legs, feet out in front, knees over your hips. Start to press into your legs. Now press back into your hands. Really ground through your low back. So you actively have to press it down. It'll feel like you're trying to bring your belly button closer to your spine. Not holding as long this time, so really try to make it count. Slight tuck of the chin. Steady breath. In through your nose and out through your nose. And one more big push. Hold steady. Awesome. Soles of your feet down. Slight tuck of the chin, and on an inhale, bridge pose. Maybe this time you find that shoulder rinse. Squeeze through your back muscles, squeeze through your glutes. Try to bring it up one more inch, one more inhale. On an exhale, let's bring it down. Set up for your waterfall crunches. About 5 to 10 pulsing waterfall crunches this time. And hips may become a little bit higher, not as many now. Keep pressing through your shoulder blades, using that low core to lift your hips high and send your toes up overhead each time. And last couple, almost there. And start to bring it down, soles of your feet down. Press through your heels and your palms. On your inhale, bridge pose. Good, chest to chin. Strong through the backside of your body, a little space in the front. Let's bring it down. Dead bug pose one more time. Knees over your hips, feet out in front. Press into your legs, pressing as hard as you can this time. Press your legs back into your hands. Knit that low belly in. Hold steady. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1. Let's bring it down. Soles of your feet down, arms down by your sides. Good bridge pose. Inhale, lift it up. Maybe shoulder rinse one more time. Press your chest into your chin. Hips a little bit higher, 1 more inch, 1 more inhale. Exhale, let's bring it down. Waterfall crunches. Just a few this time. Maybe let's see if we can get it up to 5. Bring it up, hips up, toes up. Gaining as much height as you can this time. Toes are going up overhead. 2 more. And last one. Awesome, you guys. Soles of your feet to the mat. 1 more bridge pose. Let's create the space on the front side of your body. As much height as you can this time. Strong through the back side. On an exhale, bring it down. You can hug your legs in. Rock side to side. And start to reach around for the outsides of your feet. Insides of your feet. Or you can wrap your peace fingers around your big toes as we set up for happy baby. Now, happy baby is to really create the space through your low back because you're pressing it down. Maybe you rock side to side, enjoying the stretch, the back sides of your legs. As you're ready, let's bring it in, catch hold of the back sides of your legs, a few rocks back and forth to build some momentum. Maybe you're pausing in boat pose at the top each time. And as you're ready, let's bring it up to an easy seated after your boat pose. And you can sit however you'd like on your mat, but I'm going to turn to the side to set up for a wide-legged stretch. And make sure your knees are turned out, toes are turned out. And on your inhale, bring your arms up overhead, reach up tall. Exhale, side bend to the right. Your right arm can be wherever you want it. Reaching for your toes, forearm to the mat, hand to the mat. Maybe you use your left hand to support your head. It's whatever you need, as long as your left shoulder is stacked over the right. We're focused on the stretch through your side body, creating that length and space through your low back after all of that strengthening work that you just did. Your gaze is forward. Maybe you let your eyes close as you start to slow it down. Breathe into your left side rib cage. And as you're ready, on an inhale, bring it up to center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Again, your left arm can be wherever you want it. Hand to the mat, forearm to the mat. Maybe you use your right hand to support your head. Wherever you are, your right shoulder is stacked over the left. Make sure your toes are still flexed up and back so they're not rolling in. Make sure they're open. Breathe into your right side rib cage. Opening up through that low back. Just a couple more rounds of breath here. And as you're ready, on an inhale, bring it up to center, reach up tall. Walk your legs in. You can sit cross-legged or back on your heels, whatever's more comfortable for you. And on your inhale, circle sweep, reach up tall. Exhale, twist to the right. Look over your right shoulder. You can use your left hand for a little bit of leverage as you press your knee away. Imagine that your spine is like a spiral staircase. So it's straight up and down, just twisted, helping to wring everything out like a wet towel. On your next inhale, bring it up to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Look over your left shoulder. Chest is open to the side. Use your right hand for leverage. Press your knee away. And with each exhale, maybe you twist just a little bit further. One more breath. On an inhale, bring it to center, reach up tall. And as you're ready, plant your hands at the front edge of your mat. Tabletop, hands and knees. As you're ready, work your way down to your belly. Maybe you lower down through a chaturanga push-up. Head hands under your shoulders and inhale, lift up to cobra. And then slide your hands forward, elbows under your mat. Press through your hands, Sphinx pose. Let your heels fall off to the sides. Let your leg muscles relax down and away. Let your hips be heavy. Feeling the healthy compression through your low back. Even noticing a little bit of heat building there. Now shoulders are away from your ears. Feeling your chest lift up. Gaze is up. Just making sure that your head isn't hanging back or dropping down to your chest. It's just a little bit of activation through your neck muscles. Keep pressing through your palms. Share the weight in your arms. You have just a little bit more time here. Feeling your breath come with a little bit more ease. As you're ready, lower yourself down to your mat, arms down by your sides. Take a few rounds of breath with your neutral spine. And as you're ready, start to press up and back. Sit back onto your heels. Bring your hands to your low back like you're going to put them in back pockets. And your thumbs are facing out to the sides. Now catch hold of your heels. If you need to, you can separate your feet. Take a big breath in, tall through the crown of your head. Breathe out, chin to chest, round down. So you're caving in, forehead to your knees. And as you're ready, lift your hips high. There's little to no weight in the top of your head, staying suspended there. Lifting your hips so high that your arms start to straighten out. And rounding forward so far that the only thing keeping you from doing a somersault is the grip on your heels. Beautiful, my friends. Let your hips come down. Your arms can drop down by your sides, forehead to the mat. Stay here for as long as you need. Maybe you walk it out to a belly down Shavasana. It was such an honor to practice with you today. I'll see you next time. Namaste, my friends.